Hello everybody, I'm back at Alma's room and now you might ask, why is she speaking English? Well, first of all, because I can. I want to try and challenge myself to make a video in English. And secondly, I want to make this video in English because I have some friends overseas that are very supportive to me and that click my videos just to give me a click, but they don't have any possibility to really watch and understand what I'm saying because frankly the German automated subtitles under YouTube videos are really bullshit, and I can't do the subtitles, the translated subtitles myself because that would be way too much work and I don't have the software to do it. So now I'm going to try and make a video in English, and it is also very suitable to use English because this is going to be a do-it-yourself haircut video, and I think it's suitable for the beauty influencers section to use English. It just makes sense, and yeah, I'm going to do a do-it-yourself haircut today. Why? Because the hairdressers still are closed due to the pandemic and its conditions, and we here in Germany are still in a lockdown. Today, this lockdown has been expanded to the 14th of February, I guess, and I suppose that it's going to be a lot longer than that. And for myself, I don't go to a hairdresser too much because I just really can't afford it, or it's not worth for me to spend that much money. So I've been cutting the tips of my hair myself for a very long time now. I'm going to really take off a bit from my hair, like shorten it from the length quite a bit, and I'm going to try how this is working out. I'm using the tips of a real influencer on the internet. As you know, I'm an anti-influencer, I'm an anti-fluencer, and try to reality check what influencers do. So let's see if this is suitable for a real housewife that just wants to cut her hair. Do we have to go to a hairdresser, or can we do it ourselves? And yeah, that's what we're going to see now. So first of all, I'm going to show you what equipment you are going to need. And the most important thing is take a scissor that is especially for hair cutting. It's not very expensive. I think I pay $7.99 for it. It's not really expensive, but it's very important to have a scissor that is especially for hair. Don't take a kitchen scissor or a crafting scissor. You should really use something that is made for cutting hair, because the outcome will not be very straight and not be very fine, and you can damage the hair structure very much if you take the wrong scissors. Then you will need some hair ties. I have 4 here because I will make 4 sections. The hair ties is for the sectioning and to see where to position the cut. So you will need a hair tie for every section that you are planning to make. I'm intending to make 4 sections, so I've got 4 hair ties. Then I'll just the usual brush that you can comb your hair with, and you should have a hair straightener. I'm having a flat iron, which I can use to straighten my hair, because you have literally 2 options. You can either do it on wet hair, or you have to straighten your hair to the bone, absolutely straight, because you want to see where the hairline really goes. You want to have it exact. And that means the hair should be really, really straight. Either you do it on wet hair, which will just be a weight on your hair, and your hair will be straight because of the weight of the water in your wet hair, or you do it on dry hair. I'm going to do a dry haircut. That's why I use a flat iron, to make it bone straight, so I can see the outcome immediately. If you do it on wet hair, you will have to dry your hair afterwards or in between to see if it's okay for you, or if you have to do some more steps or cut some more, do whatever. If you do it on dry hair, you can see the outcome immediately, and that's why I'm going to do it on dry hair, and I'm going to use my flat iron to make the hair very, very straight as possible, which is a bit tricky with me because I have a very thick and intense hair with natural locks, and it takes a while. So I'm going to proceed now and combing it very good, combing it very straight out, and then straightening it with my flat iron very, very straight, and I'll be back in a while. So we're back, and I told you to straighten it as much as you can. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's not very straight, but I straighten and straighten and straighten, and it's not getting any straighter now. So I'll have to leave it like this and hope for the best. Yeah, and as you can see, it's very important to me that I get cut, that I get a trim, that I get a cut, because you can see the ends are in a real bad state, and also I want it all to be a bit easier to handle. This hair is very long, and yes, I can hear my bubble cry, why are you cutting this hair? Because, and keep calm, it's gonna regrow, so it's not that bad, everything's fine. And as you can see, there is a lot of color correction needed, but I told you before, since I'm pregnant, I can't color my hair right now, I can't bleach it right now, so we'll have to wait after until my pregnancy is over. And yeah, in the video before I showed you the color that I'm intending to use, and I'm very much looking forward to it. But now we're just proceed with the haircut. And yeah, this is not straight enough, I suppose. I'm afraid it's not straight enough, so I hope for y'all that you get your own hair straighter than I can do it now. It's not going to be any straighter than this. I did the best I could, but it's not possible. And now we're going on with sectioning. First of all, you can section it in the midst so that you have two halves, and then you will at least so I recommend to do at least 4 sections, right? You can do more sections, you can do 6 or 8 sections if you feel more comfortable with it, but I leave it with 4 sections. I think it's the easiest, and that is also how the influencer that I took this technique from did it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it with 4 sections. How am I going to do the next sectioning, or go on with the sectioning? Here on your scalp, there is a point where your head curve turns. And this is where you want to start from. And then you get down behind the ear, just like that. And you have another 2 sections, right? And you just fix them with your hair ties. And you will do it on the other side too. So now I did 4 sections, as you can see, and now I'm going to show you how to position the hair ties so you can cut in a proper way. You take 1 section, properly brush it through. Now my brush is gone, whatever, and you have to look so that you have to make, oh, there's my brush, thanks a lot. My beautiful assistant that will come into place right now as soon as I'm done with this. Yeah, so you brush the hair, and the goal is to make it fall like naturally as it falls. You shouldn't drag it this or that way, right? So it just should just fall naturally as it falls from a hair. Don't drag it in a direction, just as it falls, and you fix it, right, with a hair tie. Do it tight, right? So as you can see, there's no this or that direction, it's just straight down. And then you drag the tie to the point where you want to cut it, to the length that you want to cut. I want to cut it right here where my, I don't know, what is it in English? Schlüsselbein. I should have Googled that word. I want to cut it right here, maybe a bit lower, just like that. This is the length we're heading for. And you repeat it with all 4 sections and make sure that all of the hair ties are the same length, and then we go on. So I'm done with sectioning and positioning the hairbands, and I strongly recommend that you have help, have someone, an assistant that helps you setting everything up and make sure that everything is at the same length. And also I recommend to you that you leave a bit more length rather than too less length, because you can always cut a bit more, but you never can reattach hair that you have already cut. So we're now starting with the cutting, and you take your hair scissors and you're cutting from above downwards. And here we go. Oh my God. That's always the moment of truth. No, going back from here. And you try to just do it as straight as you can. I can't do it very straight, it's horrible. You know, that's why I'm not crafting, because I'm just so horribly bad in that things. Right, or maybe all the other directions, so it's just a bit straight. Okay, so, and because this is going to happen a lot, I recommend to tip cut inside of it, so you don't have, because this way you can't get a straight hairline like a hairdresser would when you have wet hair and he just cuts a straight hairline. You can't do it like that. So with the tip of your scissor, you get into that little brush, into that little bush you created, and just cut into it. So you will make the hairline a bit fluffy. At least that's the idea of it. And that's what the influencer in the video did. And before, I've been always cutting my my tips like this, right? I gave myself a trim like this and it always worked out, but I never did take my own length that much. So I hope it also works out here. And yeah, you can't see it. So I did it with the first one, and now, oh my God, that's a lot of length that's been going. I'm just looking forward to how I look in a few minutes. I'm going on, and yeah, see you in a few minutes. Okay, we're done, and this is the length that has been going. Oh my God. And now, you know what, but look at this. There you can see how important it was that it just was cut, because that is so dry and so damaged, and with like 32 different colors, absolutely splotchy, and it just had to go, and I couldn't even donate it for a week, because it's just like, it's trash. It had to go. So, and I'm feeling like a ton lighter. And now this is the moment of truth. Let's have a look how straight it really is. And I'm just happy that I have my pretty assistant here that can save me and rescue me if this is going very wrong. Okay. That, I suppose, I don't know. I can't see it. Can you see it? Uh-huh. Is it okay? Or is it very, very, like, we have to work it through? I can't see it.
We have to do a little trim, but it's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Very much. Okay, very good. Okay, we're doing this trim. And then, or maybe first of all, I can show it. And this is really, now it's getting really tricky. Oh my God. I hope I don't mess it up. Because the influencer that I got this technique of also showed how to straighten your hairline a bit, or how to make your hairline a bit rounder, so it just suits your face more. And I love it. Oh my God, I love this cut. I love it. Just like, a ton of hair that just left my head. Very nice. So yeah. Oh now, okay. Oh my god. I'm full of adrenaline now. Where has my brush gone? Here. Okay. So we're just not gonna see anything that makes absolutely sense. We're just okay. So you take your hair scissors again, and you just no, not that much up. So if it doesn't work, I'm afraid. You just slightly cut down, like you're not. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to really do. Yeah, just like that, I guess. Yeah, okay. Fine, yeah, okay. And now the other side, which is tricky because, oh my god. I think you have to help me because I'm right-hander and I'm just stupid. Okay, you see what I...
Yeah.
Okay, we're done with the trim, and yeah, it's just, I'm absolutely happy with this haircut. It feels like having a haircut again, an actual haircut, instead of just having hair that has been growing for quite a long time. And as you could see, I showed you before, it was absolutely necessary. The hair had to go. And yeah, I'm feeling so much lighter. My head is feeling so much lighter. It feels healthier, and I also feel like I look a bit younger. Even though the face, of course, is the same old face that I had before, but now with this haircut, I feel so much better. Yeah, and the hair just feels healthier, and it's really nice. I really love it. Thanks to my beautiful assistant for helping me. And yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of color correction to do, but as I said before, I can't do it as long as I'm pregnant. I cannot bleach it, I cannot color it, but I'm looking forward to that, and I'm having it on my agenda. And I will again show you the products that I'm intending to use. First of all, I'm going to use this bleach to adapt the color from the roots to the rest of the hair, and then again to make it all lighter, all in all. And then if it's very light, and yeah, hopefully adapted in one light color, I will add this red, and hope it to be a very vibrant, very glowy red that you can see from 2 kilometers apart. So but that's the plan for, I don't know, June, I suppose. In the end of May, this baby's going to come into this world, and I will have to wait a few weeks, of course, 2 or 3 weeks, until I feel better after giving birth. But then this color job is going to be done like at the mid of June, or the end of June, or maybe beginning of July. We're going to do this color job. And yeah, since this worked out so well, I'm looking forward to it very much. And thanks again to my beautiful assistant, and hopefully she'll be there to do this next episode of anti-influencer non-beauty tutorial. Do-it-yourself haircut was a success, and yeah, I'm absolutely happy. Thank you for watching, and of course, thanks to Mondo for explaining this technique to an idiot like me, so every housewife can do her own haircut. Of course, I have to admit, this is not what a professional hairdresser would do, and a professional hairdresser would always do a better job, but this is absolutely sufficient. And as you can see, we can survive without hairdressers for a while at least, and everything's fine. And I hope y'all stay healthy, and I hope y'all stay happy, and as Mondo would say, live your extra lives. Bye bye. Leute, liebe Zeit, ich habe schon wieder vergessen es zu erwähnen. Denkt an meinen schönen Spreadshirt-Shop, spreadshirt.de/57fantasla, wo es den einzigen Anti-Influencer-Merch gibt, den ihr wirklich braucht. Spreadshirt.de/57fantasla. Dieses Video enthält Werbung.